So I'm gonna start with my paper in landscape, so it's nice and wide. And I'm gonna look at my guide, and I have front to back of different types of flowers that I can draw. So I'm gonna do my first flowers kind of closer to the bottom, and then I'm gonna do another layer towards the back. So I'm gonna start here, and I'm just choosing different types of flowers that I wanna draw. I can do a lot of the same ones, or I can do different ones. I might do a few of them together. So I'm gonna do a bunch of flowers right here. So now that I have my first row done, I'm gonna now do some more in the back that are just a little bit taller. And I'm gonna connect their stems and go all the way down. But I'm not gonna draw over any of these other flowers that I've already done. Okay, so again, I'm gonna do one here. I can repeat my flowers too if I want. If I already did one kind, but I really like drawing that, I can do it more than once. And again, oh, I'm not gonna draw on top of that, I'm just gonna go behind it. Let me add some extras in here. So you can change the flowers if you'd like. Like this one, I just added these extra ones in between, just because that's the way I liked it. So this is probably a good amount. I don't want to do too many across my page. I might add, like, seems a little empty here, so I'm gonna add a flower here. And now I'm ready to start adding my paint. So we're gonna use watercolor with this. And so I'm just gonna get all my colors wet to start. I'm not gonna use blue for my flowers because blue is gonna be part of my sky. So now I'm going to paint right on top of my flowers. I'm just gonna kind of do this whole shape. So we kind of want to go out of the lines with our painting, just kind of around that shape. We're just coloring in that area with our paint. So you're gonna do that to all of yours. Remember, do not use blue. Now that I have color across all my flowers, again, I went outside of their lines a bit. I can now go in, if I want, and paint those leaves. I can do my stem. Again, we're just kind of going outside of the line, so you don't have to be super careful with your paint. Now I'm going to start working on my background. So I'm going to use my blue. With my blue, I'm going to get a bigger brush, and I'm not going to touch these other colors. In fact, I'm just going to, what I'm going to do is kind of do this. So I'm kind of tapping my brush around, and when I get close to one, I'm going to be a little bit more careful. I don't want to mix my blue into those other colors. So again, I'm just really carefully tapping, but I'm going around my flowers. I don't want to overlap. Tap, tap, tap. I'm not smashing my brush super hard. I'm just tapping around my paper. I get close to these flowers, I'm gonna go a little slower with my tapping. Because again, I'm trying to not get my blue onto my flowers. And now that I have covered most of my white, again, right around the flower, I'm leaving some white space. We don't want our blue to overlap. I overlapped right here, that's okay, but try not to do that. Once you have that, you're done.